Mayor Joe Anderson confirmed Liverpool's first case of coronavirus on Twitter, and it's now reported that the total number of cases is 3. But Professor John Ashton says it's not something to panic about.
I don't know how worried people are, actually. It depends on who you talk to. Certainly this is not something to panic about. I think the level of anxiety in the country is higher than it needs to be because the government's not been very forthcoming. And if the government had been more open about the likely scenario over the next few weeks and months, then I think people would have responded in a more practical way and been less anxious. It's important, though, to bear in mind that this virus, although it's very infectious, has a low mortality rate, and that mortality is concentrated in particular groups. So the paradox here is that it's got a low mortality, but if a lot of people get affected, there could be numerically quite a lot of deaths, and that could cause disruption to the community. It also means that there would be no way in which people who get complications could all be looked after in hospital, and people will have to be looked after more at home in a more traditional way that we used to do before the National Health Service. So that, again, is a challenge to communities and to families to do home care and home nursing in the way my parents and grandparents always had to do.